Okay. Brittney Griner became a father, I guess, this week.
Father?
Yeah.
Really?
Brittney Griner's wife gave birth.
Right.
And you didn't see that interview?
Yeah, I saw. I heard about it.
You're about to be a mom. How is that feeling? Pops. Oh, let me get it together.
Pops.
About to be a pops.
This is my personal opinion. Yeah. My personal opinion. Exactly. You can't be a father.
That doesn't even go together, yo.
WNBA.
You can't be a father in the WNBA.
If you are a father, then you would be in the NBA. There's a difference.
You are an active player and a star. You're one of the star players on your team.
Right. And
in the
on the
WNBA.
Olympic squad. How the fuck can you say you a father? You're not. You're not. We just talked about this last week about women inviting in their comfort space, and now they're sitting there changing up their whole shit.
Yes.
You're not a father. If you are, you supposed to be playing with LeBron, AD, and them, dunking on them, not dunking on women.
Yeah, that was a little strange. I don't know.
I'm just afraid what the child is going to have to experience growing up. Like, this your mommy and this your daddy. But you are genetically, when the child grows up.
It's not even that, yo. Like, it's just words have meaning. That's the main thing. That's all I'm saying. It's nothing about how, all the jokes and all that they got with her. No, man, just no.
You know what the real part is? I cringed when the reporter said, "You're a mom now."
Right.
And I was like, "Mom," and then she said, "No, I'm a dad. I'm a dad." And I was like, I still cringed again. I was like,
So it didn't matter. It didn't matter either or. You still cringed.
Yeah, I just cringed, period. You're a parent.
You played on Baylor's women's national championship team. Baylor's women's team. Not Baylor's men's team. Women's team. Women. WOMEN.
That's all right.
Yeah, so it looks like she said, okay, so this interview happened on CBS Sports' We Need to Talk, and it looks like her son was born July 8th, a few weeks after their 6th anniversary, and Griner...
Needed that man juice.
Yeah.
Need that man juice.
Griner added that she plans to have their child call her Pops. Hey, guess what they said the child's name is?
What's that?
Bash.
Bash.
Yeah. Griner added she plans to have their child, who they've named Bash, call her Pops. She made it clear during her interview. Yeah, I don't know any.
This is why you got a lot of confused children out here, too. Because you got parents that's not, you confusing the child. The child knows there's a woman, there's a man. You take the opposite sex to take to.
The child just knows as a parent.
Yeah, she is a parent. I'll acknowledge that, but it's just weird putting a gender label on it. Because, like I said, you cringe when you hear Brittney Griner.
Right, because when you say, call me Pops, I'm like, well, Pops, you play with women.
Parent, like,
you don't play with men. You play with women.
Like, all she had to say was, yeah, I'm a parent.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm that baby's parent.
Well, she should have left it like
I'm
that. But
parent.
you know they're not gonna leave it as a parent. They're gonna put titles on it.
A parent is a title.
No. When you take it a further step, saying that Pops, like, nigga, you ain't got no dick between your legs. You don't. Your muscle,
you don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, I know
they. I don't know.
I've heard some walk around with the strap on.
She probably did. I don't know. But again, you're not genetically a man.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. You was born a woman. You will die as a woman. I don't care how many sex change that you will have. When your parents procreate, when your mom carried you for at least 9 months or so, you came out just like how your mama was. Now, you going to always be that way. I can respect parent, but I don't respect calling you Pops. Sorry.
I get it. I totally understand. Okay. With that being said, I just want to touch on this last topic because we've gone a good 2 hours and 30 minutes. But
on time then.
Yeah, we've been getting it in. Well, pause.
Get it.
Yeah, because I just be talking and then I'll be like, damn, why the fuck did I say that?
You ain't say nothing wrong though.
We was getting it in, but yeah, I get it. You know, we know what time it is.
That's just the safety net, because there's some nigga watching like he didn't say pause.
He didn't say
that
pause.
was a safety pause.
That nigga funny.